Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss about constructor. So what is constructor and how we make constructor in Python. So all these details we will discuss. So let's open the PDF file that I have made. See, what is constructor? Constructor is used for initializing the instance member when we create the object of class. We will show programmatically how we create constructor, how we create object and class as well. Okay, so just be with me. Constructor definition is executed when we create the object of this class. Constructor also verify that there are enough resource for the object to perform any startup task. Okay, and the main point is syntax is def init and the argument is self that I have provided. Okay, and we will talk about what is self in detail in another video, but for now self is a reference variable which points to the current class object. Okay, this is not mandatory that we pass self only. We can pass any name instead of self, but it would be recommended when we take the session of self variable, then it would automatically very clear that what is self. Okay, but for now self is a reference variable which points to the current class object. Okay, in Python the method init simulates the constructor that we are talking about. This thing in Python, method init simulates the constructor of the class. This method is called when the class is instantiated. Okay, we can pass any number of argument at the time of creating the class object depending upon the init definition. Okay, so let's take one example that I have mentioned here briefly, each and everything, and hope you all get a very clear idea about the constructor. So I have created one class. The class name is department, and then we define the constructor. Init is a method that I have that I discussed. Init is simulates the constructor of the class. Init simulates the constructor of the class. So I have passed three arguments: self, name, and id. Now we initialize these instance variable. See, these are the instance variable that I have passed in init. Okay, initialize the instance variable self.name equals to name, self.id equals to id. Now we create a method. The method name is display, def is the keyword, and we pass the argument self. And when we print the department name, self.name, and department id, we have to put here id. By mistake it is did. So self department id self.id. Now we create the object. Okay, create object of this class that invokes constructor. Okay, so the name of the reference variable that I have that is the object reference variable d equals to department, and we pass the argument it and 1 2 3 name and id. Then we call the instance method d.display with the help of this reference variable. Okay, display. So I'll show you practically. Now let's open the this one and create class. class. Class is a keyword in the Python class, and class name is department. Okay, and now we define the constructor def underscore I and it init underscore, and we pass the argument self, comma, name, comma, id. Name of the department, id of the department. Okay, now we initialize. How to initialize? Self dot name equals to name, self dot id equals to id. Now we create one method. def. The method name is display, 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 and we pass the argument self. Okay, and then we print these information. What information? Department name, DEP, department name. Okay, the name is self dot name, and just we copy this one. Department ID self dot ID. Okay, and after that what we have to do, we have to create object. So for the object we have one reference variable, that is D. We take the naming convention as D, department, DD equals to DEP, as the argument. Name is department IT and the comma, and ID is 1 2 3. Okay, and after that we call the method, instance method, that is display, D dot display, DISPLAY, display. Okay, so save this one. I have already saved in constructor on the desktop. And then what we have to do, then we open command prompt. Okay, now just constructor.py, see what it is. D dot display 10 line in module D dot attribute, department object had no attribute display. Okay, so what we have to do, department ID self dot ID, department self dot ID, DISPLAY. Okay, see, we have to take as a display. Display is the method I have taken here. I was taken capitally, that's why. So now we'll execute again. Okay, so see, this time it is giving department name IT and department ID 1 2 3. So that's all about the constructor. So this is the constructor init, and we provide the argument. Init simulates the constructor actually. So that I have mentioned in my PDF file. See, create the constructor and initialize the instance variable, and then we create one method, instance method. Then we invoke the constructor by creating the object, and then we finally calling the method, instance method. Okay, that is display. So that's all about the introduction of constructor, and in the next video I will discuss type of constructor, that is default, parameterized and non-parameterized. In the next video I will discuss the details about the type of constructor. So if you like, then hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Thanks a lot.